My daughter and I are on the same path. She's 17 years old and looking at colleges, and I am not 17 years old and looking to next level my career. I own a public relations and marketing firm, and we specialize in helping economic development and tourism-based organizations to communicate with their target audience. Now, you might be wondering, what's economic development? We work with a lot of cities and towns and communities that are trying to attract investment into their area. Ultimately, one of the things that I have recently realized is that I'm trying to create an opportunity for my daughter and her peers. When they graduate from college, they're able to find the job where they want, doing what they want, which is pretty remarkable. One of the things that I have learned in my relationship with my employees, with my peers, and with my daughter is that we are all different. I have had the opportunity, good or bad, to work with a lot of millennials, okay? Now, we laugh. Millennials sometimes, I think, they get a bad rep. We might think that they are lazy or entitled, but honestly, they're just different. We all communicate differently. One of the things that my daughter has taught me over the years is that there are different ways of communicating with different people to all be very effective. One of the things that she has taught me, as well as my clients and my millennial employees and interns, is that it's not about you. It's about them. It's about who's receiving that message, how they want to receive that message, how they want to be communicated with, in what mechanisms and what means and what language. I had a client years ago who was a 65-year-old man and wanted to advertise exclusively on talk radio. Okay, talk radio, 65 years old, that sounds kind of perfect, right? Except his target audience were 18 to 22-year-olds. Yeah, I don't know any 18 to 22-year-olds that listen religiously to talk radio. So we were able to shift that idea and get him up-leveling his website and doing a digital campaign. That was how we reached the 18 to 22-year-olds. One of the next things that my daughter has taught me is to shut up and listen. Now, if you have a teenager or are a teenager, if you are a teenager, I'm going to give you a tip. I'm going to let you peek into the curtain here a little bit. One of the things that I have learned is to shut up and listen, ask a few questions so that they know that you're paying attention, but then stop. When you stop and listen, it's amazing how much information you learn. Oh my gosh, my daughter can tell me the most outrageous things when I'm quiet and just give her that space to share her stories. The same thing is true for your clients, your customers, those that are visiting your community. If you talk to them about their experience, it's amazing what kind of insight you'll get. The next thing I've learned is that life is ever changing. If you don't embrace that change, you're going to miss out. When I started my business 15 years ago, social media was not a thing. The internet, of course, but we didn't carry it around in our back pocket like we do today. I actually had a dedicated fax line in my office. Yes, a dedicated line for the facsimiles. I have always embraced change. I love social media. Everything from Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, I don't care. The latest thing, I'm diving in. My customers are not always the same. They might be hesitant. They might be reluctant to really jump into something new and different. So I encourage them to surround themselves with a team that can provide that next level of insight that they don't offer. So that's where, if you're that 65-year-old gentleman, surround yourself with some millennials. Surround yourself with people in different generations, with different perspectives, with different interests and passions. It really will help to next level all of us. And finally, and this is where my daughter is absolutely exceptional, memories over materials. So my daughter has been dating a boy for a little while, and he had a birthday. We talked about what to get him for his birthday, different ideas, sweatshirts, hats. I don't know, what do you get boys? I don't know. She decided that she wanted to give him tickets to a hockey game. He's a huge hockey fan. She'd never been to a game, but what better way to create a memory than to experience the freezing cold in the nosebleed seats that only a teenager could afford and enjoy that game together. So now, instead of a jersey that he, would probably grow out of, they have a ticket stub, and they've got memories, and they've got laughter. So think about the memories that your business creates, or the memories that your community creates for your visitors, and how you can help to share those memories across different generations, different individuals, different people. My daughter is, as I said, going off to college soon, and I am looking at this as a next huge, amazing, memory-filled opportunity for her. And I am using this as an opportunity to next level my communication in helping organizations that want to communicate more effectively across generations. I challenge you today to come up with one idea, do one thing differently to communicate with someone in a different generation than you are. Thank you.